range of issues. Immediately after the 12 noon and 7 p.m. newscasts on Kaieteur Radio at 99.1 FM and 99.5 FM. Looking forward to you sharing in the conversation.
GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio. GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to Tuesday, July 13th edition of the National Outlook. I should warn you from now that I plan to speak on crime in some form or another for a few days this week. We're past Monday, we're in Tuesday today. I'm looking at something that happened last week that really shocked the hell out of me, excuse me. It shocked me. Pensioner robbed, beaten by bandits. That was the first episode that we're going to talk for in this little segment here. Pensioner robbed, beaten by bandits. You know where it happened? It happened by Thomas and Newmarket Street. There's a very, very busy food establishment at that corner close to the Georgetown Hospital. It's called Rabbi's. There's a Chinese restaurant nearby. There are private and public medical facilities right there. People are back and forth. This happened in broad daylight, and four young men on two motorcycles saw her, turned around, robbed her $78,000 in cash and a cell phone for $34,000. Now, 68 years old. Does it take four of them? Four of our cowards, four of our thugs, four of our bandits on wheels to beat up and to rob a 68-year-old woman? What have we come to? What have we come to when on Sunday I read of a cop robbed of his motorcycle? Two men pass on a motorcycle and they rob him, and the pillion rider rides away with his motorcycle. I don't know, the newspaper account in Kaieteur on Sunday did not say whether he had his uniform on or not. I think he may not have had, because he had some younger cousin with him, a teenager. But he was robbed of his bike. So again, we ask, who is safe here? Who is safe with all these lovely statistics about serious crimes involving guns and other instruments that we talked about last week are down, and significantly down. Significantly down. If you were to ask me, I don't think that the Ghana Police Force fudged those numbers. I think they're real. But there are these other things here. Four men came and they beat up this woman. I don't hear about a gun there, or a knife, or a cutlass, and this cop is robbed, and his motorcycle is gone. Then, to show how this thing could affect me or you, God forbid, and it's everywhere, especially in Georgetown, because we have more people buying, more people shopping, more people present. Right home here in the Kaieteur family, a staffer, we're told on Sunday, in the paper, was robbed early in the week. He was robbed, guess where? Not in the vicinity, right around the Stabroek Market Square. It was around 7 o'clock, so it's a little bit less crowded then, but I'm sure people are rushing to get to the East Bank bus park and Temeri bus park and Friendship and wherever. But a vendor is standing there, and these three men attack this guy who works at Kaieteur, and I understand he's a newcomer. I understand also that he's not from Guyana, and he's beaten and robbed. He's robbed of a very expensive phone, $200,000, the things he was buying to cook for his home, and he's assaulted. So it just goes on and on and on, and crime is everywhere. And you know, the public confidence, my confidence, has to be shattered. Do we take the law in our own hands? Do we, before waiting for people to give us a hard look, go after them? And some of us are capable of doing that. Some of us are capable of going after people, and we don't need to be armed, believe me. So the numbers could be overwhelming, the circumstances can be difficult because it's at night and it's lonely or whatever, but this is happening too frequently. And we talk about all these wonderful things we're doing. If we can't be safe, if our feet can't be dry, then what are we doing? What are we doing, my fellow Guyanese? That's what I'm asking. If we can't go out to buy a loaf of bread, if we can't go to the marketplace, the municipal marketplace, to buy a pound of banana, to buy a set of bora, or then what are we doing? How are we going to exist like this? How long? And I'll tell you, some of these guys, we talk about poverty and the economy and unemployment, some of these guys don't want to work. Let's get that straight. Unloading a truck doesn't pay. Working 8 hours a day doesn't pay. So, but sticking up somebody and taking a bag of cash with, what was that again, $78,000? That's pretty good, right? Well, let's think about that. Until the next time, GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for joining and listening.
Where the music blasts through, because life is fun. With
99.1 FM.
Kaieteur Radio.
Covering Guyana from coast to coast.
Demerara,